Well, this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning, Higher Calling Ministry. Y'all doing all right today? All right, I'm going to need this back left side to smile at me just a little bit more. I love y'all, but just smile at me a little bit more. But it is good to be here. And I'm excited, and we've tagged the Young Adult Ministries have tagged this Sunday Reflection Sunday. Amen. And it's just one last opportunity, not only as individuals, but corporately for us to reflect about what God has done for us this year. Amen? Amen. I promise you, if you pray for me, if you cheer me on a little bit, I won't be before you long. For those of you who have your Bibles, meet me in a very familiar passage of Scripture, one I believe that is very fitting for this Reflection Sunday. And would you please stand for the reading of God's Word? Scripture for this morning is Psalm 124. Psalm 124. And we will be reading it in its entirety. If you haven't, say amen. Amen. The word of the Lord declares, if it had not been for the Lord, who was on our side? Based on your reaction, I probably could stop there. Matter of fact, let's just stop there. You may be seated. If it had not been for the Lord, as preachers, we call this one of those texts that preach themselves. And I could just simply stand here and say, if it had not been for the Lord, who was on our side? We find ourselves here at the end of 2013. Yes, sir. Those of you who read the paper or watch TV or explore the internet realize that various media outlets are producing top 10 lists. Even this very morning I got online to look at the various top 10 lists that various organizations and media outlets produce. Some of them were actually very fascinating. They had the top 10 movies of 2013. Then they had the top 10 worst movies of 2013. The top 10 most Googled subjects of 2013. The top 10 hashtags for you social media junkies. They had the top 10 albums of 2013 and the top 10 songs of 2013. These lists. The companies go over and look over records and look over databases over the course of 2013 that have been compiled and produce these lists. Even corporate America takes on this whole idea and they look back over the previous year. They look back over 2013 in order to make projections for 2014. Just not even in corporate America, but even in our own lives, we oftentimes even stop and just look back and even compile some lists of our own. There's an African concept that embodies this whole idea of looking back. This African concept is called Sankofa. Sankofa is this African concept or idea that teaches in order to move forward, you must first look back. On the screen, you see the depiction of a Sankofan bird. This mythical bird is actually moving forward. But as it's moving forward, it's actually looking back. And if you look closely in the beak of the bird's mouth, the bird is recovering things from the past that If I could tag this text for the day, I would tag it, oh, what a year I've had. Oh, what a year we've had. Because oftentimes we need to look back in order for us to successfully move forward. Isn't it interesting in our text today? That's exactly what the psalm writer is doing. David, who was given credit for penning this psalm, is actually looking back over the history of the nation of Israel. David is penning this psalm, and as David looks back over their history and the legacy from Abraham all the way down to him, he's looking back and he realizes, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. David looks back through the history going through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and he realizes if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. He think about what all the nation of Israel has gone through all their history, and he said, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. Let's look into the text. In verse 2, he says, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. What is it David is saying? David realizes that Israel was really not that big of a nation. But he realizes throughout their history they've always been surrounded with enemies. But the Bible says that although they had been surrounded by enemies, they could have been swallowed up by their enemy. But David realizes if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, he says we are not the greatest nation or the biggest nation, but it was God who maintained us throughout our history. David said we wouldn't have made it if it had not been for the Lord on our side. Many of you can think about 2013 and realize throughout the course of this year, you've been surrounded by things that wanted to defeat you, kill you, and take you out. But if it had not been for the Lord who was on your side, although you were smaller than your situation, you had a God that was greater than your situation. If it had not been for the Lord on your side. Then I like what it goes on. Then he says, watch what he says in verse 4. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. David is now reflecting. When the nation of Israel left Egypt, they find themselves at the cusp of the Red Sea. Moses sticks out his rod and parts the Red Sea, and they walk through on dry land. David is reflecting that while they were walking on dry land, that these waters were shut up, and these waters could easily overtake them. But if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, can I talk to you today? There have been some situations that you walked through this year on dry land. You should have been stuck in the mud. Your situation should have overtaken you, but you had a God that held it back. If it had not been for the Lord on our side. I could keep going on talking about Israel, but I don't want to waste my time there. It's good, but can we talk about the own experience of the African American nation? Here it is. You can look at our own history. Look through American history. How did we as a black people survive slavery if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side? How did our ancestors endure the torment and the beating but yet held on So oftentimes when I'm in Jackson, I love my grandfather, and my grandfather's a historian. And he's also a storyteller. If you ever get caught up in at least a 5-minute conversation with my grandfather, he's going to tell you at least one story. But I like hearing these stories, because when he tells these stories, the common thread throughout all these stories is, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. When I hear about all those things my great-grandparents and my grandparents endured, the only thing I can say is, if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side. When I think about the things my grandfather had to deal with, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. When I think about what my aunts and uncles and my cousins had to go through, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. But I like how that thing trickled down from my grandfather all the way down to me, and little old me can even reflect on this last year and say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. I hate to bust your bubble, but the only reason you made it through this year is because you had a God who was on your side. 3 things and I'll leave you alone. What has God done for us this year? Here it is. I submit 3 things to you. Help me. First thing, God shifted some things on my behalf. God shifted, moved some things on my behalf. I made it through this year because God shifted something. My niece, Samantha, the apple of my eye. This summer, I'm spending time with her, and we playing with her on the couch. Just like many young kids, little kids in her age, in this day and age, love cell phones. So I'm playing with her on the couch, and on the end of the couch, she sees my cell phone. Although I'm playing with her, she's not entertained by me. She wants my cell phone. So Samantha, who really couldn't walk unless she was holding on to something, she stands up out of my lap, stands on the couch, holds on to the back of the couch, and begins to make her way to my cell phone. Samantha gets all the way to my cell phone. She sits down on the couch and begins to play. Then God spoke to me. Yeah, I know God speaks to me in strange places sometimes, but God spoke to me as Samantha played with the cell phone. She says, David, what just happened? And I thought about what just happened. Then I thought about it as Samantha walked across the couch. Samantha's eye was on the cell phone. Never did she look down. But me being Uncle D, being the loving uncle that I am, although she never looked down and she was only looking straight ahead, I realized, here it is, there were some things on the couch that would have prohibited her from getting to where she was trying to go. See, there was a backpack on the couch that she could not climb over. So although she's walking and making her way to the cell phone, I had to move the backpack. Then there was an iPad laying on the couch. I didn't want it to get messed up. I didn't want it to hinder her. So I had to move the iPad. And then the couch is a connectional couch. And so it's 2 couches actually slid together. And there was a place where she was about to step off the couch. But she didn't realize the only reason she made it was because when she stepped, Uncle D stuck out his hand. And she thought she was stepping on the couch. But actually she was stepping in my hand. What is God saying to us today? The only reason you made it through 2013 is because when you had your eye on your goal, God was shifting things in your behalf. God moved some things for you so you can walk out. God shifted some things and made a way. mean we only made it because we have a God who shifted things. As we stepped, God shifted things. As I thought about this morning, that ministered to me that as we stepped, God shifted things. Not when I'm sitting where I am, not when I'm having a pity party, but as I step, as I move forward, God began to move on my hand. As I got up from my situation, God began to move on my hand. As I stepped, God shifted things. I think in 2014, there are some things God wants us to step out on. Now God says, I want you to walk by faith and not by sight. I know you don't realize what the next place you're going to step in. But God said, just step out. And as you step, I will shift some things. Not only does God want us to step out, you go to higher calling so you get it. God wants us to step out. Then God wants us to step up. And as you step up, God will uplift you. As you move, God will move on your behalf. The only reason we made it through 2013 because we had a God who shifted some things. Moved some things out of the way so that we can get to where we were trying to go. Second thing I want to submit to you on today, the reason we made it through 2013 is because God kept some things from us. And God kept some things away from us. There's a story of little Johnny. Every morning little Johnny woke up, got dressed, grabbed his backpack, and walked to school. The instructions of his mother's was walk straight to school. But little Johnny was intrigued by the little house on the corner that had the chain link fence around it. Because at the corner of the chain link fence, in the inside of the gate was an old junkyard dog. Just a big, raggedy, mean dog that laid in the backyard. And every morning, little Johnny would walk by that gate and kick the gate. Little Johnny realized that the gate was there to keep the dog away from him. So little Johnny took advantage of the situation and would kick the gate. Little Johnny kicked it, the dog would go crazy, start barking because the dog knew he couldn't get to him. So Johnny just kicked the gate, do whatever he wanted to the gate, then he'd walk on to school. One day they got out of school early, so little Johnny said, I did it once, might as well do it again. He goes to the gate, he starts kicking the gate. He realized he's not getting a reaction from the dog. Then he realizes the dog is not in the backyard, but it's sitting on the porch. So he's kicking the gate. The dog stands up, starts barking. And the dog begins to run towards little Johnny. Little Johnny says, I'm okay because the gate is here. But then Johnny realized the gate is not closed. There's an opening in the gate. Little Johnny gets scared, begins to panic. He don't know whether to run, to scream, to jump. He don't know what to do. As the dog is charging towards the open gate, little Johnny is panicking. But right before the dog gets to the open gate, he realizes behind him the dog has a chain on his neck. And right before the dog gets through the gate, the chain pulls the dog back. Little Johnny looks at the dog and kicks the gate again because he realized there was something keeping the dog from him. That's how many of us were. If you would be honest, you did some things you weren't supposed to do this year. You made some decisions you shouldn't have made that you were told not to make. You did some things in 2013 that you said in 2012 you never would do again. And when you should have been reaping the repercussions of your actions, God was keeping you. There was a thing out to get you and attack you, but God kept some things on the chain. It's amazing that the grace of God, even when we deserve it, will keep some things. Even when we're wrong, God will keep some things from us. Even when we make the bad decision knowingly, God still will keep shifted some things. God kept some things. But then, some of you say, Mr. Kennebrew, I haven't had a great year this year. I've had pain. I've had heartache. I had loss. I've had to deal with things I've never dealt with before. 2013 will go down in my personal life as one of my best years. That's some of my testimonies. I lost a job this year. I lost friends and family this year. It really hasn't been a great year. But as I thought about that, there were some things God shifted. Some things God kept. But there were other things that God guided us through. May I be transparent? About a month ago, the weight of life was sitting on my shoulders. The weight of decisions and personal decisions, ministry decisions, school, things of all these things was sitting. The weight was sitting on my shoulders. To the point that me, who tries to be my very best, try to make sure that people think I'm well kept together. I try my best to make sure things on the outside are looking good, but on the inside, dealing with things. On the inside, although I'm surrounded by family, surrounded by friends, surrounded by church members, on the inside, losing it. On the inside, dealing with feelings of loneliness. On the inside, dealing with all sorts of things. Uncertainty of life, dealing with these things. In this midst of my weight, I've been taught that you turn to God in prayer. So in a bad situation, I got to come up with a good prayer. One morning, God woke me up early and I fell on my knees to pray. And the only words that came out was, God, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else to ask God, but because I said, God, I don't know. God, I've never been here before. God, I don't know. I don't have a scripture to turn to. I don't have a whole sermon to reflect upon. God, I don't know. But I serve a God that by the time I said, God, I don't know, the Spirit spoke, say, it's okay, David. Because I'm a God that does know. And God said, David, regardless of what you're going through, I'll bring you through it. But I may not shift your situation. I may not keep it from you. But if God brings you to it, God will definitely grab you by your hand and bring you through it. The only reason many of us made it was because God grabbed us by the hand. And God guided us through it. You didn't know where you were going, but God was guiding you. You didn't know how doors were opening on your behalf. It was God guiding you through. You didn't know where these opportunities was coming from. It was God guiding you through. You didn't know how you got okay just being all by yourself. It was God guiding you through. You didn't know how you got over that last heartache. It was God guiding you through it. You don't even know how you showed up and started coming to higher calling ministry, but it was God guiding you through it. The reason we made it through 2013 is because God shifted some things. God kept some things. And God guided us through some things. The writer says, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side. I'm in school, so you want me to preach it? Here it is. If you look at verse 1, the words say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say. many of the songs were written as call and response. The priest would stand up before the people. He would say something, and then the people were to respond. The scripture says, the idea and the researchers, scholars, and theologians believe the way this was properly done was the priest would stand up and say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, then the last part of verse 1 is actually an instruction that the priest is giving the people. The priest is basically saying, I said, but now you as a nation need to say it. That's powerful. Because the priest said, it's one thing for me to say it. But it's a whole other thing for you to internalize it, reflect upon it, believe it, and then you say it back to me. What am I saying? There's some things that preachers get up here and say to you that sound good, but they won't do nothing for you until you internalize it, till you believe it, and then you speak it back. So I can say all day, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, that's speaking for everybody. But at some point, you got to internalize it and believe it and say the only reason I made it is because the Lord who was on my side. This morning I asked, do you internalize that? Do you believe it? That it was God who was on our side. As musicians take the instruments, I leave you with this last point. I like what the writer does.
Yes, Lord.
The writer says he reflects upon what God has done. But watch what happens in verse 6. Sister Jackie, I think you'll like this. David has been reflecting upon what God has done. Then in verse 6, he says, bless the Lord. Blessed be the Lord. Watch what happens. You missed it. Verse 1 through 5. He's thinking about what God has done. In verse 6, he has to say, blessed be the Lord. Let me break that down to you. As children, we teach children this. If somebody does something for you, you're supposed to say, thank you. When you're reminded what somebody did for you, you say, thank you. That's what David is applying in this scripture here. He said, God, you kept me. God, you shifted some things in my life. You brought me through some things. So he said, blessed be the Lord. Now watch this. When you truly reflect upon what God has done for you, the only appropriate response is to be like, thank you. So when I think about 2013, I can't just reflect upon it. I gotta respond. So when I think about what God shifted for me, I say, hallelujah. When I think about the things God kept from me, I say, praise the Lord. When I think about how God healed me, I say, hallelujah. When I think about how God delivered me, I say, praise the Lord. Because when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all he's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. God has done anything for you in 2013. Before 2014 comes, you have to respond by saying hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So whenever I hear the word, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, I like the reaction that happened during the reading of scripture. Because that means there's some grateful people